There's a new Chewbacca bandolier strap. Fits over your shoulder for play and holds 10 action figures securely. Like new Princess Leia Organic and Re-Ease, each sold separately. It even has pouches.
New C-3PO collector's case Chewbacca bandolier strap.
Hey everybody, how's it going on this really hot Saturday in Toronto anyway? And it's really hot. I'm not a heat person. I don't like the humidity. I don't like the exorbitant heat. Part of the reason why the beard is gone. But you know, that's just how that goes. I'm just going to put on a little bit of, let's see, what do I want to listen to today? I like that one. Yeah, that's okay. We'll listen to that. I'm going to turn it down a bit so it's not quite so loud. But yeah, so just really quickly, just to say hello again, it is your friend Rob. And yeah, welcome to the Collector's Case. And as I'm always on somebody else's panel. I've got someone here with me. And I'm just going to add him right now. Hey!
Hey!
To continue has arrived. How's it going?
How's it going? You know, living the dream. What can I say? I've been out and about all over town. Brunch here, brunch there, brunch everywhere. So
here, no, brunch there, brunch everywhere, brunch.
It's hey, that's my kind of Saturday. What can I say? It's my kind of day.
Listen. Anybody that wants to buy me a meal, I'll go wherever you want me to go. If you're buying, I'm there.
There were eggs involved. There were mimosas. There was bacon.
Oh,
I mean, I couldn't say no.
No, and you'd be a fool had you said no.
I mean, truth be told, I have all these things at home, but
true. But it's better. It tastes better when it's somebody else's.
Oh, absolutely. In fact, yeah, no, you're absolutely right. I'm just like, I could do this at home, but I didn't.
You didn't have to. That's what it comes down to. But yes, thanks for joining me.
Yeah, thank you for having me.
No, yeah, I wasn't planning on doing a really long show today. Just thought I'd get my dip my toe back in because it's been a while since I did the last one. But yeah, we're not going to go too long. Maybe an hour. We'll just see how the conversation goes. But you know, and whoever else may or may not drop by, we don't know. You never know. I put the feelers out, so we'll see what happens. But cheers.
Cheers. The thing, yes, you're right. You never know. With 1/6 scale, you never know.
You never know. So, as it says in the title of my my thing there, it's been a week. I find it interesting a lot of the time when things just seem to go over my head. And it happens far more frequently than you would think. But at any rate, when it comes to being in this space that we're in, sometimes things happen out of the blue and you didn't see it coming, and then it's just like, what? Just what? And you know, that's usually how that goes. I was not expecting. Now that being said, I'm not talking about other certain issues that came up this week that I'm also not privy to, so I'm going to leave those alone. But just the reaction to some of the stuff that we got, I guess, the announcements this week.
You mean the reactions weren't like all positive, just glowingly positive reactions?
Yeah. And I shouldn't be surprised. I don't know why I'm always surprised. But you know, maybe
optimism.
Maybe it's just I'm just a
naivete.
I think naivete is probably the better way to put it. But the announcements that we got this week, I would have expected to be met with a little bit more happiness and excitement. I was surprised that they weren't. And
Do you
just
have
to
any in mind?
yeah,
Any particular ones that are,
I'm gonna
a bit jarring?
yeah, I'll bring up which ones I'm talking about here at least. Anyway, let's see if I can. Doop, there we go.
Oh, okay.
Why is no one more excited about this? And everyone seems to be like, another John Wick, another John Wick. And I mean, here's the thing for me with John Wick as a character in 6 scale. There's really only so many looks that he has.
Yes.
So once you have a John Wick figure, whether it's artisan or sculpted, it's pretty much the same figure every time, with the exception of the accessories.
Yep.
So like for instance, this one, he's got his pistols, he's got a sword, he's got, I think it's a katana sword. He's, got his black suit, the black tie. He has the long, sort of more puffed out hair, which is more of the later John Wick movies. The first, I think the first one and the second one, it was still long hair, but it was more stuck to his head, most of it. But I mean, if you didn't get any of those other John Wicks, and I don't know if they're available still or not, is this that bad of a thing that they've released another? Now I get it, it's an exclusive, so it's going to be behind a paywall. But if you wanted an artisan John Wick, I mean, here's your chance.
I think all the reasons that you actually just, ran through are the reason why a lot of people, at least the ones that have expressed their opinions on this, and they haven't been glowing opinions. It's kind of boring, if I'm being absolutely honest, because it is another John Wick. Yeah. And there's nothing exciting about that. There's nothing exciting about a figure that we've already seen. You were showing a figure before, and I was getting a little confused. I'm like, okay, which one are we looking at now? Is it the same figure we were just looking at, or is it a figure that came out previously?
Yeah.
And I was much the same way when I was unboxing my battle damage Darth Vader, where it was amazing, but it was another Darth Vader. And then shortly thereafter, I unboxed my Scorched Xenomorph, and I was over the moon because that was my first Xenomorph in my collection. And so that floored me. I was amazed by that. So seeing this, which is not too dissimilar from what we've seen, you're right, his outfit doesn't change. It's a sharp outfit. I like it personally.
It's well tailored, I'll give it that.
It speaks to me, but it's kind of like you remember those God, what show is it? Where is it? Parks and Rec, or where they're showing the image? Is like, tell me the difference between these two images. And she's like, it's the same image. Yeah, it was Parks and Rec. Yeah. Yeah, I remember that. I felt that was the first thing I thought of when I saw this, was it's the same image. And it's another John Wick. If you like John Wick, great. It's just, for whatever reason, the only thing that came out of the blue with this particular John Wick is the fact that we didn't get it sooner. That's the only surprising thing to me about this John Wick, is like that we didn't get it sooner. Yeah. When did Ballerina come out? Was that last year?
Ballerina was 24, I think.
Okay, so 2 years ago.
Yeah, I think I could. You know what? Let me ask the
World Wide Web,
the IMDb, and see what it says.
Because
Ballerina,
I know the film wasn't very well received, and I know they released 2025. 2025. Okay, yeah, so clearly it was a film that came and went, because we don't really recall, it didn't come out last year, it came out the year before, it came and went. Is one of those films. I didn't see it. I've only ever seen one John Wick, and that was on an airplane. That's not the best way to see a John Wick.
No.
It really isn't. I felt bad after the fact. I'm like, I made it an airplane movie.
Yeah. But I've not seen Ballerina. I remember noticing that it had gone to streaming very quickly. So it is available to watch at any moment that I decide I want to watch it. I can go watch it for free. I've not yet done that. and I feel bad about that because I remember seeing the trailer for it and actually thinking, well, that looks interesting. That looks pretty cool. But let's see what we got here. What's happening? Ballerina announcement was around end of last year. Yeah, okay, that makes sense.
I'm just surprised we didn't get this around the time that did we get another John Wick that was from a different movie around that time?
Probably.
I can't, again, so many John Wicks to try to keep track of when did we get the last John Wick. At this point, they're like gremlins. You're getting them wet and they just start multiplying.
Somebody dripped water on it.
Literally, if only that's what it took to get more 1/6 scale figures and make I would have so many stormtroopers. It would be insane. Right? I know, right? It's like stormtroopers. If only I could army build those. But I think this is one of those figures that more people would be excited about it. I mean, there are people out there who are excited about this figure. Make no mistake. There are people who are excited. It's a good-looking figure. Maybe the hair is to their liking. I know people are very specific about the hair. They like the hair in this movie as opposed to this movie. The hair does change somewhat, but otherwise, it's another figure that people might be looking at and saying, "Didn't we already get this?"
I'm like, I don't know if there's another. I know there has been artisan John Wick figures. There have been artisan John Wick figures, but I haven't noticed lately, or if they're gone, if they're sold out, if they're waitlisted. So I mean, if anybody wanted an artisan one, here's your chance. If you didn't get one before, you can get this one. But I think if I remember correctly, the last artisan John Wick figure that they did was I believe it was from the first film, because the hair was more. I remember us having this discussion that the hair was so close to his head on that figure that what was the point of the artisan? Like it was it looked sculpted anyway. So what was the point? So I guess if you didn't get that one and you want an artisan John Wick figure, this might be the only one that's available. Now, granted, it does have a magnetic base, which is interesting. I don't have any figures with magnetic bases. I certainly wouldn't just go after this just because of that, but I don't know. Do you have anything with the magnetic base right now?
I do. I have the InArt Joker, the InArt Ledger Joker.
Oh, the Ledger Joker. Okay,
and that came with a magnetic base. So that's the only figure, to my knowledge, that has a magnetic base. I have the Range Trooper from the Solo movie.
As do I.
That just has magnetic feet.
Magnetic.
So that's pretty good. I think if they actually put magnets in the freaking feet, that might solve because a lot of the cases are made out of metal. Just put magnets in the feet. You're welcome, Hot Toys, InArt, Jazz Inc., whomever.
$1 million
just
idea
put
right there.
in the feet. just
who'd have thunk it? What? I mean, these people, you assume these are the best and the brightest.
A lot of assumptions flying around, but yes.
Yeah, I know. It's the assumptions are what does all the heavy lifting.
Yes.
But yeah, I think this is one of those things where it's just if you love John Wick and you don't have an artisan John Wick figure and you prefer the hair, the slick back hair look was the old one. This is the more flowy version. If this is what you want, here it is. And I don't know when it's gonna. It hasn't gone already, has it? Is it gone?
No, it's only coming soon. Soon. The only one that's up now is the slick back version, and you can pre-order that.
That's sculpted, isn't it? Or is that artisan?
That is. Let's see. So the artisan version of that sold out. So the only versions of the slick back are the sculpted. But really, the slick back is one of those that's like you really didn't need to make that one artisan.
No. That was the thing that I always thought was odd about that choice. I mean, it's a choice.
It's still sold
do
out.
that.
It's still waitlisted.
It's still waitlisted. I personally, I went for the sculpt. I like the slicked back hair on the character. I prefer that.
He is beat up in this.
Yeah. And I like, so I have that one pre-ordered myself, but the thing with the long-haired Keanu Reeves sculpt with this artisan look here is that the more you have his hair, the length of his hair longer and artisan, the more you run the risk of it just looking like Keanu Reeves in a suit.
Oh, that's essentially what it is.
Yeah,
every movie Keanu Reeves is in. You remember Bram Stoker's Dracula? That's one of my favorite Keanu performances.
It is
Forbid by Private Idaho.
Just for just for his British accent. It brilliant. But yeah, like, I mean, the thing is that Keanu Reeves kind of goes around like this in real life, except for the suit. You know, the stubble, the sort of growth of beard and the hair. And that's kind of been his look for the last, 15 years?
I mean, he rocks it really well, but that has been, you're right, that has been consistently his look since
even when he went back to the Matrix, he still looks like he kept that.
Yes, I was going to say, this could be him from the Matrix 4 or from his character from Cyberpunk. Because I remember he started rocking that look around
Johnny
the
Silverarm or something like that. I forget what the character.
Did they ever make a Johnny Silverarm figure? I think
they did.
They did? Okay. So they're getting their money's worth out of Keanu.
Oh yeah. They've got his license and he's getting paid. He's getting handsomely rewarded for his for the face sculpts they've done of him, that's for sure. He's not getting like Tamara Morrison money. But you know.
He should at this point.
At this point, he should, because they've really been farming out these John Wick figures. But yeah, I get why people are irritated. I understand that, but I mean,
I don't get the irritation. I get the boredom.
Yes,
I get that people
maybe that's a better word.
A little antsy that, you know, feeling like Hot Toys isn't doing anything. You know, that the whole meme of poking someone with a stick. Come on, do something. And you feel like, you know, Hot Toys is like, why aren't you doing anything?
Do the thing.
You know, Hot Toys is like, here's John Wick. It's like, okay. Thanks.
I mean, and that's what I mean. That's the. Like, I understand the boredom part of it, but I get that for me, that's maybe where the irritation comes in too, is just the fact that we're seeing multiple versions of the same character all coming out in a relatively close space of time when there are other figures.
There are brand new figures you could make instead of iterating on current figures. That is irritating. Now if they put a cape on this guy, then it's just like, look, it's concept art John Wick. It's like, no, that's not a thing.
Yeah, exactly.
Here he is with a cape, and he's like, please stop.
With a cape.
Just put a cape on it.
Yeah,
people would buy it.
I know people would buy it. Yeah, because
it's such a weird thing.
Here's John Wick as a vampire.
Exactly. And people, that's some Hasbro stuff right there.
Oh, it is.
Hasbro stuff.
That's Black Series for sure.
That's definitely Black Series, where they're like, look, we made the Halloween versions of, you know, we made the Christmas versions of these, you know, figures and all that stuff. And now, you know, you see Hot Toys doing something kind of heading in that direction, where, you know, we saw it with their Shadows of the Empire Luke.
Right,
where you take the vest off, you take the holster off. It's like that's basically a Return of the Jedi Luke, basically.
I still want that.
I had it on pre-order. I canceled it.
I'm getting it because I loved that game, and I've always wanted that look of him. I've always wanted him in that outfit, so I have to get it.
I was gonna, but then they came out with their Ripley, and I was just like, well,
if you're making it, if you're prioritizing, then of course.
Because I looked at my other Luke Skywalkers, I'm like, well, I guess I can. How many Luke Skywalkers do I need? Maybe if I just pour some water on one, they'll multiply.
There you go.
They'll get the John Wick experience.
You could. Hey, why not? If it works. I mean, as it is right now, I have 1, 2, 3. I have 3 Luke Skywalkers.
I also have 3 Luke Skywalkers. I have 4 actually. I have the Dark Empire, but I'm selling the Dark Empire Luke Skywalker.
Why?
Yes.
You don't just not feeling it?
It just doesn't fit in the display. It's very Elseworld, and I like the fact that it's very Elseworld. And Dark Empire was certainly of its time. I remember, the World Devastators and all that story. I thought it was a really great story.
Yeah.
It just doesn't fit. I'm narrowing the collection down, so things that were in the TV shows those are all going. Anything that's not prequels, Rogue One, or original trilogy is gonna leave the collection.
That is smart. I've got myself building a I am doing a very, very deliberately building a Legends shelf. So that's where I kind of fit Dark Empire Luke into. And Shadows of the Empire Luke is going to go there too. Darth Malgus, whenever he shows up, he's going to go there as well. With my Revan and my Starkiller, and like I'm gonna do a whole Legends thing. That's my plan. So
the Legends video game thing is really actually I have that Starkiller, and I'm gonna keep that Starkiller because I remember that game, and for the longest time that game was canon.
Yeah,
so
I know
it's just such a cool design that I'm like, okay, I can keep this on the shelf. I can keep this. And
he doesn't look like anything else,
right?
The thing, like, and it still
looks
Star Wars. He's still he is. I know the fingers are really, you got to be careful.
Yep. I mean, I love the design, and I love that game.
Yeah, he still looks like you can look at that figure and discernibly connect it to Star Wars just from the visual language of it, but he's different from every other Star Wars figure you see. It's just so unique looking. Same thing with Revan. I mean, he's very different,
very much.
Yeah, but he does. I mean, he is a known Elseworlds, a known Legends character, a very popular one. But yeah, I think
I would hold on to a Revan more than I would hold on to a Dark Empire Luke, just because, again, how many Luke Skywalkers do I need? But Darth Revan is Darth Revan, and we were just looking at Keanu Reeves, who would make a fantastic Darth Revan if they did a live action.
He would, and that's been the fan casting for a long time.
It works. So
it does work. It works. It works a great deal. Actually, the only thing I would be more concerned about that would be how much does he talk. And
that's the thing. It's like, all right, Keanu, we got to work on this.
Really, you can't skate by like you did playing Jonathan Harker on this one. You've got to really
always coming back to bite him, isn't it?
It does.
That's one of his favorite. That's one of my favorite performances of his. It really, really is. I love how much it takes you out of the movie. From
the campy, from the campy aspect of it, I think it's hilarious. I'm a big fan of that movie as well.
I love that movie. Absolutely. Love that movie.
And I think his accent only worked once in that. And I remember the line. Exactly. It's when they were about to go hunting for Dracula. And I forget who said something else. And he goes, "I know where the bastard sleeps. In Carfax Abbey."
Oh, God.
Abbey.
Yeah, I really need to go and watch that again this evening. All right, I've got it on 4K. All right, I know what I'm doing. I know what I'm doing. I'm gonna have a hell of a time with it.
It's a good movie.
Dracula by way of Bill and Ted. I love it.
Yeah, I mean, hey, if it kind of works, why not?
And I'm just waiting. I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna sit and watch it, and then the second he goes, "Well," I'm gonna lose it.
He doesn't do that.
I don't know.
I don't think at any point
since I've seen it, so I don't know.
I don't think there's any point in the movie where he does that. Although if he does, let me know, because then that will just blow my mind. But yeah, so moving on, and she popped in there just a second ago, but so we got another Jinx.
More Jinx.
Now
we just got a Jinx.
I know. Now, here's the thing, and you've watched the show, yes?
I've seen season 1 of the show.
Okay.
In fact, my friend got me. We were talking about it, and then for Christmas, my friend got it for me on 4K, and it's beautiful.
Ooh.
It's gorgeous on 4K. It's especially beautiful. It sounds great, looks
Yeah.
great, and I need to
Get a
see
hard copy of it.
season. I believe season 2.
Season 2, everything amps up and gets
More
really-
so than it already.
Oh yeah, it gets real weird.
The happy ending that it ended on season 1. You mean to say?
I know. No, season 2 is great. Like, I can't recommend watching this show more. It's so good. But yeah, by the end of season 2, we find like Jinx basically looks like this. This is her look by the end of the show. Now, I'm a big fan of the long ponytails, or I don't know, I guess they're braids, the long braids that she has. So the other figure, in terms of the aesthetic of it, for me, I like more. I love this, I really do, but I do like the original version more. Now, this is the reason why I would get this figure.
I was gonna say, this is, as the kids
hood,
say, fire. This is
the
absolute. This is. Look at that, with the tattoos, with the like talk about, there's some really fun character designs. Like, this is just so damn toyetic, it's insane.
There's a scene in the show, and I won't, you haven't watched it yet, but I won't spoil it for you, but where you first see her with the hood on. It's near close to the end. During the last, I forget if it's the last episode or the second last episode, where she comes in with this hood, and it's just the coolest thing you've ever seen. Like, I instantly was like, God, they've got to do this. This has got to be done as a 6 scale. And sure enough, here she is. They did it. And I'm loving how this looks. I really do. As much as I love the other figure, I really like what they've done with this. Obviously, the hair is different to the extent of the.
I really like the hair in this, the bangs, the whatever this is. This is. I really love how sculptural that is. It's
very sculptural. Yeah, this is like a this is like a hairdresser's dream.
It's beautiful. Everything from head to toe on this is beautiful. The only thing I take umbrage with this release, and I know people are excited about it, and I'm happy to see, I'm happy to see female figures that people are excited about, badass characters, and just done really well. And I think they're at a point. I mean, thank God they did this with Seamless, because if they put this out a few years ago, we would have seen joints. Oh yeah, all over the place. Just the most unseemly. And you would have just had to pretend
to not see them.
Exactly. Back in the day, we use our imagination. Now we demand better because the internet has killed our imaginations. But the one thing I take umbrage with this particular release is the fact that we already have a Jinx.
True.
And there's so many characters from season 1 that you have yet to do that are really freaking great character designs.
Yeah.
Did you just skip over those characters? Are you not planning to do those characters? And maybe that's the thing that people are kind of upset about with Hot Toys, where it's like they latch onto a character and then we get every version of that character, which is fine.
Yeah.
But then other characters get neglected.
Yeah. And that's the thing. Like you said, it's true. There are at least
season 1 alone, there are just some, like, I could think of like 4 or 5 characters where I'm like, make that,
think of 7 or 8.
That would be, make those, make the heroes, make the villains, oh my gosh, just so many great designs. Make the younger version, make the older version. Give them the surfing skateboard thingy.
Like
whatever it was. Yeah, that is a great flipping design. Like, come on.
The design, the fact that they haven't done Echo yet, I don't get. I don't understand why. Also, there's so many cool steampunk style designs in this show. The council, the look of the design of some of the characters on the council of Piltover. There's that one, I don't know her name, but she's got that clockwork necklace thing.
Yep, I know the one you're talking about, but yeah.
I don't know how they could. I mean, I'm sure they could do a figure of that. I mean, obviously it wouldn't move, but
oh yeah, you could do a figure of that. You could do, if they really cared, they would do it. But even from season 1 alone, you know, you mentioned Echo. Echo was one of my favorite characters in season 1.
Echo's amazing.
And I just thought the character design, I thought from head to toe was fantastic. And yet it looks like, unless they plan on going back to season 1 later on, and they could, it's just, I think if you really wanted to get people super excited about Arcane, you would fill out the shelf so that people have more figures to go with their season 1 of Arcane, because that whole shelf would look amazing.
Oh, I know.
The shelf would look absolutely. Who's the guy with the metal jaw? Who's that? What was his name? The guy with the metal jaw who tries to usurp.
Oh, right. Oh, God. I don't know his name. And I'm watching it again right now, actually, because I've been getting Heather to watch it with me. But
again, such a cool ass character design. He's got the slick back hair, and he's got and then you got the woman with the metal arm, and all that
woman,
stuff.
There's the woman with she's one of the sort of mercenary types that has the metal arm.
Yep.
There's their father.
Yep.
You could do both versions of him. That's 2 right there. Vi's I'm blanking on names right now, but the Vi's girlfriend,
yep,
I forget her name, but you know what I mean. They went so deep with the Ahsoka line. This has even more things you could do. And
this is way more than you can do, and I think it may actually have more reach than the Ahsoka series did.
Maybe. I mean, the Ahsoka series only has, I think it has the reach it does because it's connected to Star Wars, which is a massive international IP, whereas Arcane is maybe not. Arcane isn't as big as Star Wars, but
Arcane, you're right. No, Arcane is not as big as Star Wars, but Arcane season 1 versus Ahsoka season 1, Arcane season 1 was better than Ahsoka season 1.
Oh, for sure.
In terms of storytelling, in terms of execution, in terms of writing, hands down, it was just a better, far better story.
It's like, but all that said, I did pre-order this.
This looks great. No, this looks great. I'm hoping we get more from this, but I really hope they go back and do season 1 because there's just so much left on the table.
Yeah, I feel like the fact that they're doing this indicates that there's more potentially coming. I hope. I mean, we don't know, but I hope. I mean, just God, I love that hood. I love the hood. I just love this look. It's just like I want to tell you about the scene, but I'm not going to because you need to watch season 2.
No. Now you give me a reason to restart. What is this, Netflix?
It's on Netflix. Yeah. To
restart Netflix because normally I cancel Netflix because Netflix usually doesn't have a lot of things I'm interested in, to be absolutely honest.
Once you've watched what you want to watch, cancel, and then you can redo it when something comes out that you want to see.
Exactly. I usually have to save up shows. I'm like, okay, I want to see this and I want to see this, but otherwise I'm not gonna. No, I can't. They keep raising their prices, but the quality of their content seems to not be in line with the price increases, and that's not just Netflix. That's a number of streaming services.
Yeah, that's all over the place right now. Everybody's all the streaming services are doing crazy things like that. But
no, this is an incredible figure. This is absolutely incredible, and I can't wait to see what. I hope they just keep going with it. Just keep going with it because people are genuinely excited for these characters and these figures.
Well, I guarantee you. Sorry, go ahead.
Oh no, I was going to say, and that's something you want to strike while the iron is hot.
Sure.
Release the best version of these figures you possibly can, and people will show up for them. It's not Star Wars, it's not DC, it's not Marvel, it's not John Wick. Oh, thank God! But it is another Jinx.
Yeah, I mean, and the thing is that I do think that they will, just because of the fact that there's probably going to be another Vi, because her look changes as well in the show. Mm-hmm. Not as drastically as Jinx's. Jinx's look changes quite drastically, but Vi's does change. So they might be looking to do another version of Vi too. Who knows? But I'm not a fan of this flight pole thing they're doing. I get what they're trying to do, but on a shelf, that's not going to look great.
In the right lighting, it might look okay. But then again, you might be better served with a black light pole if you had a black background.
Yes.
And I think that would work better in this case.
They thought a clear one would be more of a thing, but I mean, like this is a character design. Both versions of her are amazing. Like they've done such a good job, and just the hair sculpt. I like you said, it's so sculptural that I like the hair. Like you're never going to need to have to do an artisan version of Jinx. Let's put it that way.
No, although if you did, it would be next level. If you did,
it would have
if you did it right,
Yeah, it would have to be next level. And I don't personally, from what we've seen to date from Hot Toys, I don't think they are there yet. And I think if they tried, it would be bad.
I don't think this figure, because it's an animated figure and it is a stylized animated figure, I don't think it needs real hair. I really, really don't. Because it's a stylized animated figure. It's not like let's make it 100% real. It's like, no, this is an animated figure, an animated character, and this is a representation of an animated character that looks a bit more lifelike, but it's still, based on animation. So I do think that, and the fact you get two different head sculpts with this, yeah,
there's two.
So that is great. Even though I would have given her like,
I think one of the head sculpts is with the hood on it.
Oh,
I think I'm not 100% sure, because I've seen this one where she's smiling, or smirking, smiling, and then there's the one with the hood on it. This is the same vibe we've already seen, so that's not anything new.
See, I would have given her like teeth gritting, grimacing.
Well, I wonder if the other head sculpt will be able to go on this body.
That is a good,
granted the hair will be different, but still. But I think when we see I love the like steampunk weapons. I love that.
Oh no, the design of this show is just incredible, and the music is also incredible. But
oh my god,
everything about it is
fantastic. Yeah,
I was so tempted to get into this line too. I was so tempted because the character designs were just that flipping cool, and that was before I'd seen the show. And after I'd seen the show, I'm like, ooh, yeah, I do kind of want that. Like, really kind of want that, but gotta stay in my lane. I gotta stay in my lane.
I understand that. Yeah, but you see, so the two head sculpts. One is the hood is part of the head sculpt. So that's interesting.
Okay.
I mean, granted, and you'll eventually see for yourself, but that hood is only ever used in one way, and this is it. So it makes sense to add it as part of the head, I think. Because there's really only a couple of ways you're going to pose her with the hood on.
Yeah.
So that makes sense. But yeah, they've really done such a great job with this figure, and I just love the attitude Jinx. I don't know. But again, people complained. It's another Jinx. Why are you giving us another Jinx?
Another Jinx shortly after we got the first Jinx, which, if you missed out on the first Jinx, that's one thing.
It's still available.
Is it still available?
On Hot Toys, you can still pre-order it,
Oh, because
I thought it was gone Jinx too, but it's not.
People would be more excited if you gave us other characters. That's the thing.
True. I would like to. I'm glad they gave us this character, but I would have liked for them to give us a few more before this one.
Exactly. This can come a little bit later on. Just maybe hit up a few more of the season 1 character designs, and then it makes perfect sense that once you've fleshed out season 1, you would move on to season 2. Instead, they did 2 figures and then went, here's season 2 look. It's like, so are you going back in time to do season 1, or is what's this look like? You can't plan because you don't know what their plan is.
Well, that's always kind of been the knock on Hot Toys, right? Like the lack of seeming lack of planning in terms of what's going to come out, when it's going to come out, if it's going to come out, and that's why That's why you look at an example, the way that they've always been about doing teams of characters.
Oh yeah.
Like you look at something like the Bad Batch. You can find Echo and Hunter are still available on Hot Toys, or sorry, on Sideshow, but Crosshair is worth a ridiculous amount of money in the secondary market. So is Tech, and so is Wrecker.
Yeah, that Wrecker is the Crosshair and the Wrecker, or Wrecker.
And
Teak.
Teak. Yeah, like they're all like, because and I don't know if it was because they were just Hot Toys just being gun shy about how many they were going to make of certain characters, or if they just lowered their production. I don't know what it was, but there were fewer available, and that's why they were gone so quick. And once people saw that, oh look, they're completing the Bad Batch, now everybody wants to get all those figures. I love my Bad Batch. I've got them all. I think they're great. My favorite character in that entire thing is Tech. I love Tech.
Talk about a character, like a story arc, a character arc.
Oh God, I was
devastating character arc. Yes.
Yeah, and the thing is that just the design, the character design of his armor, everything looks so cool. But yeah, like I think people think because Hot Toys historically isn't always great about that kind of thing. They don't necessarily, people who are buying figures don't necessarily jump when something that might be connected to another group of figures comes out, because they don't know if they're going to get the other group or the rest of them. And maybe, I don't know, maybe Arcane is kind of one of those things, but I just don't. It's such a unique show and has such a unique look that I don't think, I don't personally think that that's an issue. I think if it's their plan to do more stuff, they're going to do it. But because of the fact that we just don't know.
I mean, Hot Toys, they do like to do things on their own schedule, and they like to keep you guessing. And to say that I know they have a plan, it's just, is it a plan that makes sense to me? No, but I know there are certain figures that they keep, let's keep this in the chamber, and then when things either get slow or we need to like build up some anticipation or maybe make some quick money, here, release this figure. They
love to make quick money.
Yeah, here's but then here's a Luke Skywalker with a new vest. It's like, okay,
now Stacy has a new hat.
There you go. It's like, how many times can you do that trick? And you have the flip side of that, which is them. I don't know if you remember the 000 from Dr. Aphra.
Yes,
that they have the 000 they made as an exclusive. And then the BT1 was just a wide release. You can still get the BT1.
You can get BT1 right now.
You can.
You just go on.
You can't get his companion.
I mean, why would you? If you can't get 000, why would you get BT1 on his own? It's like getting R2D2 or C3PO. Same thing.
Why did you make as many 000s as you made BT1s? Unless you thought people were gonna, I don't know, kit bash or repaint or.
Yeah,
I don't know, but I mean, I love my 000 and my BT1. I thought I just couldn't wrap my head around why they did that. So yeah, when you're talking about completing teams, and their rationale behind things, I'm like, I don't know what their rationale is behind things.
Did you hack them for light, or do you have batteries in them?
I need to, because I did the fusion reactor for my C3PO. The Return of the Jedi C3PO, I used the fusion reactor for that, and I'm tempted to just go back to fusion reactor because he's such a nice guy. And I did the same for fusion reactor. I did that for my R2D2 as well. So once this is all back up and running, it's not. I've been months of me trying to figure out what to do with this room. But once everything's wired back up, my R2D2 and C3PO, they come on as soon as I, hit a switch on my phone. The app on my phone, everything lights up, including everything that lights up. So those are covered. I just need to come up with either do a hack myself for my 000 or just make it easy on myself and just go back to Fusion Reactors and go, hey man, I need this kit, and he'll send it to me.
Did he do a 000 kit? And
he did. It should be the same kit. That
should be the same one, right?
C3PO, yeah.
Oh, okay. So yeah, because it would be the same. It's the same body. It's the same, essentially the same. Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah, because I have to hit him up for lightsabers. I need.
Oh, see, that's a slippery slope.
Well,
once you start down the dark path, forever will it dominate your destiny, consume you. It will.
Now, as it did Obi-Wan's apprentice. Now, could he? Do you know? Does he have a thing for Palpatine with the lightning? Can he light up the lightning?
I've seen him do lightning effects. I don't know.
I'm curious.
That's a good question.
I'm gonna have to ask him that, but because
if anyone could do it, he did. I know he did Wonder Woman's magic lasso.
That's right.
So I've seen him do lightning before. I just don't know if it was Palpatine, but I've seen him do it.
I mean, because I went on I don't even know why it happened or how it happened, but I went on like a Palpatine buying binge, and I've got like three. I have three. I don't know why I did this. I have three. Is 2 or 3? I've got two, and the episode 3 Palpatine will be with me shortly.
Is that the one from the Senate fights, or is that the other one? That's almost like a 2-pack.
The Senate fight, I have. He's right there.
Okay, I love that one. That one's great.
It's a great. I love that figure. And the Clone Wars one I have.
Okay, so then you've got the other one, which is normal Palpatine,
right?
And
the
then
Palpatine that
swap them
out. The one where he's standing there. It seems in your anger you killed her. You know that whole thing. And he's got the 2
to get that. So tempted because it gets the robe, you get all that, and if you were to get an extra body, you could have 2 different Palpatines.
Yeah.
And if you get that Vader on the table,
which I also am getting.
See, that's the thing. I haven't pulled the trigger on that Vader on the table yet.
And it's still available.
I'll have the space for it. It's just not an inexpensive figure. And
yeah,
how many Darth Vaders? I'm getting rid of the Kenobi Vader. So
well, you have the Mythos battle damage, don't you?
Yes.
Yeah.
So now the Kenobi Vader looks a little like
by comparison, yeah,
cool.
They're not.
At the time it was amazing. Yeah, the Mythos one came out. I'm like, ooh, yeah, no, this is what I really want.
I didn't get the Mythos one because I have the Kenobi one, and I like the Mythos one. I like it very much, and maybe down the road one day, if I'm
he takes up space.
Yeah, I mean, it's all about space, right? Like that's the thing. But also the Mythos Vader would not. I like if I've got something that's part of a scene or part of something where they belong together. I generally will opt for the one that actually comes from that. So I've got like the Kenobi and the Vader, and I've got them like in a little dual scene with him with his cracked helmet and his chest plate broken and looking like
a really great scene.
I know, like honestly,
that was probably the best scene in the entire show was that interaction and that dialogue.
Their fight was
and
the
Hayden.
reason. Yeah, their entire fight was the only reason to watch that show.
Everything else about the show were like, ooh, ooh. That should have been a movie.
It should have been a movie.
Instead, you made it into. Again, I'm not a fan of Star Wars on TV. I'm just not. Unless we're talking about animation. I don't know if you've seen the trailer for the Ninth Jedi.
Oh, the new the animate thing that came out of Visions.
Yeah.
I've seen it. Yeah, that looks interesting. I'm definitely gonna watch that.
So when it comes to animation, Star Wars can do, hey, animation. Again, we were talking about Bad Batch. That was some of the best Star Wars I've seen. Is Bad Batch some of the best storytelling? And it's just like I'm here for it. It was just fantastic.
Shadow
Lord. Yes.
My God, that was a good show.
So animation, they're killing it. They're killing
it. I mean, that's the same. You can make that same. You can make that same comparison to DC.
There's a lot of really great DC stuff that's coming out that I'm super excited for.
Up until about 10 years ago, I would say DC animation was outdoing the movies then they got weird. Then they started doing weird versions of different things. That there was a time when they would do the animation in the style of the art from the comic book that
Oh,
it was
yeah?
based on. Like, if you ever watch Public Enemies, the Batman
Mhm.
Superman Public Enemies.
No, I've never seen that. No.
Well, Ed McGuinness, who did the artwork for the comic that's based on,
Mhm.
they actually animated in the style of Ed McGuinness's artwork,
Oh,
and it's amazing.
holy smokes! Okay.
And they were doing that literally. They were doing that up to, I would say, the last one they did was the Dark Knight Returns, and that one kind of kept to the art style. Oh, we have a roach with a jacket. Hey, happy 4th of July. But yeah, I think they're after a while, though, I think was shortly after the New 52 started, and everybody had that, they redid everything, and everyone had masks with that weird little chin thing.
Oh yeah, I remember that. Yep.
Like, what are you doing? And then they changed all the animation to do that, and all the animation after that point looked exactly the same, and I did not like that. Although, I don't know if you've seen it, the trailer for Batman Nightfall.
Yes, that looks
And
like it's going to be something special.
They've gone back to doing it in the style of the artists, because if you can see, there's some of the bits in the trailer looks like Kelly Jones's artwork of Batman.
Okay.
And so I'm very excited about that.
I just, when I heard they were doing Nightfall, I'm like, ooh.
Yeah, I know. Ooh. I'm very excited about that.
And the fact that they're doing an absolute Batman show.
Yes.
Which I'm just like, oh yes.
I'm very interested in that. That's going to be very, very good. Speaking of Batman, though.
Batman.
Look who showed up. So, yeah. The Batman Begins Scarecrow. What are your thoughts on this? I'm just curious to know your take on it. I've heard several takes. I'm curious as to what you think.
Well, I think with the hood on him, it looks pretty great. With my biggest issue with this figure is Cillian Murphy's head, is it really that big? He has a beautiful head, but is it really that big?
I don't know. I mean,
it looks really good.
The angle of his shoulders makes
that
his
is
body
true.
look, you know,
that is true.
I mean, see, here's the thing. I see what you're saying. I'm just trying to think of how to word this. I'm one of those people that I am more about the character they're playing than I am about the actor playing them.
Okay.
And in the case of something like a masked character, a masked villain or a masked hero, whichever it is, I will always have the mask on, because to me, that's who they are.
Yeah. Unless you have the money to have two of these figures, one unmasked and one masked, but there's not a huge difference between him masked and unmasked. So
it's just the mask.
It's you got to use his apparatus and all that stuff, and but he's just far more interesting with the mask on. But he's kind of creepy, with the mask off.
And anybody who still has this Batman figure from way back when they did this, when he's having his hallucinations, and I don't know anyone who has this.
I've never met anyone who has it, but it's really, I remember that scene. Batman Begins was one of those weird movies where when it came out, I'm like, all right, that was fine. I didn't love it. I don't know why.
Loved it. I loved it based on how different and how more back to Batman it was from Batman and Robin.
Yeah.
That was my big thing. I really liked Christian Bale in the role. I thought he was great.
I liked, I think, the first half of the movie. The second half of the movie, I don't know what happened with it, but at the time, I like it now more than when it first came out.
Looking back, that's the one thing I will say how this movie has going for it, is that you can it's gotten more watchable over time.
Yeah.
If that makes sense. But
oh, absolutely, absolutely. And I like how stylized Gotham is in this film as opposed to the second and third film, where just like second film it turns into Chicago, and the third film it turns into New York. It's like, okay, I guess. I mean, I guess that's what progress looks like, but I'm just like, that's not what I think of when I think of Gotham City. Gotham City is just not it. So
Hot Toys might make that Batman. Oh, the
Nightmare Batman. Or no, I want to call him Nightmare Batman.
I know. I want to call him Nightmare Batman.
The same thing.
Batman. No, not really quite.
It's a cool fucking Batman.
It like, I don't like, if you can kind of look at like the detail. It's his ears are ears.
Yeah.
And it's just the text. Texturally, it's really interesting.
It's like a gargoyle come to life.
Yeah. I think if they make it, that would be very, very cool. Yeah, that's the one he meant. Yeah, it's I mean, did they not already make? I mean, this is obviously one of theirs. They must have made it in the past. I doubt they just made it for this for this photo. But maybe they'll 2.0 it. Who knows? I don't
maybe know. I mean, if we got, did we get another Ra's al Ghul?
Have we had a Ra's al Ghul?
You know, that's a very good question. Have we had a Ra's al Ghul?
I don't think there's been a Ra's al Ghul yet. At least none that I can think of.
They've got the Liam Neeson sculpt, so come on.
They could do it. But see, this is the photo that I have a bit of an issue with.
Why so?
I don't know if it's just me. I don't see Cillian Murphy there.
I do see it there.
Really?
Yeah, I do see it there more so than some of the other photos that they took. And I think a lot of it is, I mean, him at that age, I see it.
That's actually, that's true too. I keep forgetting this is almost 20 years old now. It's 18 years old. This movie. Was it 2000? Oh no, sorry. It's 21 years old. This movie came out in 2005.
I was gonna say, I'm like, this movie has got to be over 2 decades old.
Yeah, no, I was thinking of Dark Knight, but yeah.
Then again, Cillian Murphy he's aged like fine wine. The guy looks great.
Has aged well.
Did you see Bone Temple?
No, I haven't yet.
No,
it's on my list because I saw 28 Years Later.
Oh my god! But you haven't seen Bone Temple yet?
I haven't seen Bone Temple yet.
Bone Temple is.
I've heard it's great.
Better than 28 Years Later. 28 Years Later, I like, but Bone Temple is flipping amazing. Like, Ray Fiennes does such a great job in the movie.
All right, yeah, I gotta watch it, but yeah.
Oh yeah, no, it was one of the best films to come out this year, and the year's only half over, but still. The issue I have with this is the suit.
Do you find it looks frumpy?
I find it looks frumpy, and I find that it looks a little like a doll-like, because if you zero in on things like this is gonna sound weird. If you zero in on things like The Fly, if you had pants like that in real life that had the stitching like that, people would look and go, "What's wrong with your fly, man? Like, did you make your own clothes? Like, how's it going?"
Do you make your own clothes?
Do you make your own clothes? But do you do it with like not fine stitching? Do you instead do like just all right? I'm gonna just quick and dirty make my pants. Which I guess if we were making pants, you needed them now. That's how they would look. So that's the thing that lets this down is the fit of the clothes. And the stitching.
I agree with that. I'm not a fan. I don't like the fit of the jacket either.
No, it's like it's like his shirt's too big or the collar's too big.
Like the shirt doesn't look proportional to the jacket, and it looks like he's wearing his dad's suit. Which,
suits back then were a little larger, but even still, this could still. He's a somewhat lanky character, so the suit should fit him like he's a lanky character,
right?
And it doesn't quite fit him. It doesn't hang on. It doesn't drape well, I would say. It just doesn't.
No.
Hug his body in the way that you would think naturally. So that's what it looks a little unnatural the way it's tailored, and then the stitching on it just makes it look like a little bit like a doll.
Yeah, and it's things like this. It's specifically from in terms of just this film too. It's just like I wish there had been um a costume version of Scarecrow.
Mm.
You know what I mean? Like, doesn't have to be like a crazy comic booky costume, but something that goes with the mask. And have him using that. If he had used that in the movie and at some points when he's talking to, to people that he's trying to scare or whatever, like he would put on this outfit. I think that would have been a really good. It would have made for a much better overall effect, I think, in the sense that otherwise what you've got is a guy in a three-piece suit,
Yeah.
with a burlap bag on his head.
Yeah, it does look. It's a little silly. I've been thinking, it's a movie called Batman.
Yeah,
it's a little
and
silly, but if you're gonna
sure.
go all in and call a movie about a man
Also,
dressed
just
as
the
a bat,
yeah.
go all in.
I do understand too that it came down to that, Nolan was trying to go for that more grounded, realistic, version. So I mean, maybe that was his whole ploy. But I do like this. I like that they've done this with it.
That's cool. That's really
his briefcase with the little. He's got a lighter there. I think that's so that he can throw it at Batman when he's got all the chemicals on him and stuff. And that the mask is a separate thing. See, there I see Cillian Murphy. Maybe it's because of the glasses.
The glasses do. I mean, he was wearing the glasses a lot in the movie, and
Yeah.
that's so. I think when you take the glasses off, it definitely changes his face quite a bit. And again, look at that fly. Look at that. Look.
Yeah, you're right.
It's just like, ew, that's you. I know there's a better way to do clothing because companies like Mars Toys, you just don't see that kind of stitching.
Right. And how does Mars Toys do it so much better? And they've got.
I don't know. Maybe they're just
so
gluing.
less money.
Maybe they're. I don't know. I really don't. But they're using laser cutting. They're doing all that. So how are they getting? How are they getting that stitching to look lifelike?
Yeah, it blows me away that they've been able to do it and they still keep their things down to a certain price point.
Yeah,
but yeah, like I'm not like. Are you this one? I don't
see. I think that looks fine. It's very weird. We're like, this doesn't look. I'm like, I think it looks fine.
Is. I think he looks everything looks so smooth. Maybe it's just a photo.
Maybe, yeah. I think if this photo had a bit more, there's a lot of light on this character.
Yeah.
Which, again, going back to the collar, why is the collar the way?
Yeah.
What's it doing? The collar needs to lay better, and these are minor quibbles at the end of the day.
Sure.
If you missed out on this the first time,
you want it now for sure.
And let's say you got that Bane, that 2.0 Bane, which I hear is the best thing since sliced bread.
Oh, I've heard.
Then you later on got another Ledger Joker. All of a sudden, this collection is looking pretty damn. Pretty damn good. So,
I mean, we've not seen the end of Ledger Joker. I'm sure of that. But
I don't know. I'm not pulling the trigger until I get like a Nurse Joker or something like
that.
And I don't know if that's ever going to happen. I want the bank robber Joker, but
that one's available still, I think.
I think it is still available. Yeah, I haven't pulled the trigger on that. I haven't pulled the trigger on the Killing Joke Joker. There are a couple of Jokers out there. I need to pull the trigger.
Killing Joke Joker. I have got that one on pre-order. I can't wait for that one.
Because I do have a place for that in my collection. I have a place for that, and of course, then I know Mars is gearing up for what may be, a certain third party is gearing up for another Nicholson Joker.
So, really?
Yes.
Oh, because I need one of those. I don't have
a lot of people need one of those
because Hot Toys. I don't think Hot Toys is ever going to do another one.
I don't think no. And if anything, unless other companies decide to just go ahead and just do it, I might, when they put it up for order, I might just buy 2 of them, depending.
I mean,
how many different looks do I want of Nicholson Joker? Every single flipping one of them. Every single one of them.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, like I never got the original one because I wasn't collecting when that came out, or at least I wasn't collecting anything other than Star Wars at that point. Yeah. But that one, I mean, I don't know if it's a licensing issue with Nicholson or his people or whatever it is, but I would be shocked if Hot Toys does a 2.0 of that, even though I believe they should.
Oh, they should absolutely do a 2.0 of that. And I think they would have done it by now if Nicholson would sign off on it. Maybe that'll change later on, but at the present moment, it's a licensing issue where he just won't sign off on any new, releases. I'm like, all right, I guess, but
and I mean,
they would kill it now if they did.
Oh God, the things they could do with it now with the rolling eyes, and they'd probably they would do him artisan for sure.
It would be amazing, and I would buy it if Hot Toys did it, because I do think they would do a really good job with it. I mean, they did a really good job with. I had the body, so I have the Mars Toys Joker, and then I have the Jack Napier or the other Joker in his other suit, but it comes with the beret and the melty face,
right?
So many different faces. And I've
seen that.
Oh yeah, that one's great, because then I found an original Hot Toys Joker body with the suit and everything except for the head. And then I put the beret and the melty face on that. So now I have that version of it.
Oh, that's
so cool. Yeah, no, if anyone wants to make the Jack Napier or the Nicholson Joker in any iteration, I'll buy whatever they put out.
Yeah, I just because
Scarecrow's great.
Yeah, but Scarecrow's great.
Scarecrow's great.
Yeah, Scarecrow's great. Like I need him to go with my 89 Batman.
Everybody does.
Everyone, literally
everybody does.
Did I get to the end of this, or why is that not working? Let's refresh this because.
Now, did you order the Scarecrow?
I did not.
No. Do you not go in on the Nolan verse?
I very much enjoy the Nolan verse. I'm just gonna try refreshing this if I can. Oh, it's not even gonna let me. Oh, okay, that's even weirder. No, I like the Nolan verse. I was a fan of the Nolan verse as movies. I like them very much. But I didn't really. I had a Batman. I got the DX19 when it came out, and at the time when it came out, it was like the best one out there. It was the best version. It's funny, I can't change this.
You've broken the internet.
I've broken my internet. Okay, I'm gonna try. What is going on here? My mouse is not working. Yet you're still there and you can still hear me.
Yep.
Okay.
Well, we tried turning it off and turning it back on again.
Yeah. Let me try. This is strange. This is very strange. Oh, it's doing something. Okay.
Facebook is such a wonky website.
What is going on?
It's just a very wonky website. I don't know why it's such a wonky website.
Yeah, I don't know either, because this is what's highlighted, and I can't move it. Like, that's it. Let me try doing this.
Hey, Blue Tattoo.
Hey, Blue Tattoo. And even there, I can't even highlight your comment. I'm sorry, Blue Tattoo. It's nothing personal. Having problems with my internet right now, or not my internet.
Maybe it's just the StreamYard thing.
I think it might be a StreamYard thing. It might also just be that it might be that Chrome is acting up on me, because it's highlighting things when I move over them, but then when I try and click on them, it does nothing.
Can you close the tab?
Oh, did that work? No, that did not work. Huh. Let's try and nope. Oh, for crying out loud.
I like that photo down there of Bane, Scarecrow, and Two-Face.
Oh, yeah, I know. Yeah. This one that I can't click on.
Hey, I'll describe
this one here.
That one, yes.
This one right here.
Say what you will about Nolan and what he did with making it more real, but there's some pretty great performances from the Rogues Gallery, and
I don't have any problem with the Nolan verse being what it is. What it is, it was its own separate, standalone thing, and that's fine. My only gripe, if I could call it a gripe, would be the fact that Nolan was a executive producer on Man of Steel, and he could have, and apparently the plan was to bring Batman into that. And as you see in Man of Steel, when Zod and Superman are fighting in space and they hit that Wayne Industries satellite, and you know, when they're fighting and there's like a satellite in orbit and they hit it, the logo, the Wayne Industries logo on it, is the one from the Nolan Batman movies.
Oh, it's cool.
It's identical. So and it changes later. Once they didn't get Christian Bale, it changes. But from what I've heard, apparently they drove a dump truck of money up to Christian Bale's house, and he turned it down because he felt like the story had been told and he didn't want to continue.
I mean, the ending was pretty great.
That.
The ending was pretty perfect with him as Bruce Wayne finally being able to, hey, let me, you know, let's end it. And they did,
for sure. I respect how they ended it. I think it's great. This is really frustrating. I don't know why this isn't working. I can't even close the window. This has never happened to me before. Let's try. No, I can't even do that. Can I do that? No, that's right. I can't even switch from this to my StreamYard window.
Hey,
this is great.
What else did you want to show?
That was it.
Okay, so there you go. So we can.
That was it. It was just Scarecrow was the last thing. This is. Oh.
Do you have any hopes for this week? I mean, I'm still holding out hope for that loader, the power loader.
Yeah, I think honestly, I think we're gonna get it, but I have a feeling they're gonna wait and announce it during San Diego, during Comic-Con.
The Comic-Con is like at the end of the month, right?
Yeah, I don't think we're gonna see it soon. I think it's gonna be end of July. Okay. If they're doing it, I hope they're doing it. I mean, I certainly that would be devastating if we don't get the power loader.
I mean, I could see them going either way. I really could. I could see them saying, "Hey, it makes perfect sense." I don't know if this would print money. Maybe they would look at it and go, "This takes a lot of money to produce, and I don't know if our margins. I don't know if it's worth it."
Yeah.
Or because hopefully, if they release a 2.0, hopefully the R&D, you don't need to put any more R&D into it unless you want to make improvements. But otherwise, the work is done.
Yeah.
2.0 it, you know, and put it out at a reasonable price.
Yeah, I mean, the only thing I feel like they would definitely need to make some improvements in the sense that they would have to do something in terms of materials. Just because, I mean, Moz has even said like his is falling apart. The one he has. I don't know if his was a Hot Toys or if it was a third party, but he has a power loader and he's always saying how it's falling apart. Like it's just not. It hasn't survived well, I guess.
Oh, okay.
So I mean, if they were going to do it at 2.0, it would have to be a real 2.0 with, you know, die cast and you know, better materials in it, just in terms of how to make it and make it sturdier, I guess. Yeah. It's also the scale is wrong apparently on his.
Oh, big surprise! The scale is wrong on a Hot Toys anything.
He's been quite clear on that.
Isn't that so weird that we think about Hot Toys and we question after the fact? It's usually the case. I mean, sometimes nowadays we're getting better with it, but after the fact, we're like, you know, after the initial excitement wears off, then we realize, wait a minute, this ain't the right size.
Right. Well, and you know, apparently, according to him, you know it based on the fact that when you put Ripley into it, because her face isn't in that. The bar is like here. The lower part of the bar is in front of her face a bit.
Wow.
Which is why he says it's not the right scale.
I was gonna say, it's like I wonder if they did that just to keep the price low. And I know McFarlane does similar things where it's like, hey, we have a price point we need to hit. And in order to do that, you have to make certain adjustments, because anything above that, you're exceeding your price point. You're probably exceeding what your customer will pay. Although it's usually the case that, well, no, your customer might pay a bit more if it was accurate, but McFarlane's great for, customizing. McFarlane is fantastic for customizing.
Oh, for sure. Yeah. And
I wonder if they,
No, I was going to say like blue. I can't highlight any comments right now. Blue Tattoo. I'm sorry, but he said, yeah, Hot Toys inaccuracies. In other news, water wet.
Yeah, it's because you see their tumbler compared to the Jazz Ink
Yes.
tumbler, and you have to wonder what the thought process was. Whether can we sell this? Did we do any research into this? Did we have the plans and schematics? Did we do any research from this? Because I imagine they get first dibs when it comes to the studios, saying, "Here are the costumes, here are the vehicles, here's all the stuff."
I think they get the first dibs, and I think they get the. I'm pretty sure they must get the plans. I'm sure they're given the schematics and the specs of different things, specifically with vehicles, because obviously, if you're trying to translate something from a full-size thing to a 6th scale thing, you want to know the math.
Right.
So, for that reason, yeah, I think they probably do, but I think sometimes they make the changes deliberately because of shipping, of packing, how things would pack.
That makes sense.
Like
the price is going to go up. The larger you make it, the price is going to
that's
go
been
up.
the knock, and that was always the knock on their 89 Batmobile.
Although when I got that 89 Batmobile, it was the best thing.
Oh yeah,
I'd ever seen. It was incredible.
It looks great. It's
just, and then a different one came out.
Yeah. And then
you got to see them side by side. You're like, oh.
Yeah, and you're like, oh, that's what it is. Yeah, that's always the way though when it comes to vehicles. It's like you either get the most authentic thing you can, or the version that looks the most like the real thing to you, even though it's not. So
even though if you're not like if you're not a stickler for it, I mean,
right,
that 89 Batmobile, if you had it on the shelf, no one was going to come into your room and go, actually,
yeah,
they were not going to do that. They were going to be flabbergasted.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you had an 89 Batmobile. They were going to absolutely flabbergasted.
For sure.
And they're also going to be flabbergasted at how much you paid for it. The fact that you would be willing to pay twice as much, 3 times as much for one that's more accurate, they'll be even more flabbergasted, but they probably won't notice. The average person won't notice the difference, but you will get some people that'll say, oh.
Yeah, like that, and that's just it. They don't, most people wouldn't notice or wouldn't care.
But then those people aren't coming into my house. I only bring over people who notice and
I want people who appreciate what I've got.
I kid. I don't invite anyone over. This is all for me. All for me.
Yeah.
All for X.
I'm discovering that I'm gonna have to figure this out here, because I can't even end the stream.
Maybe if we just get up and walk away.
If we we'll just leave.
It just just sits here, and just 24 hours later, it's just still going.
It's still going. I don't know.
You'll have super chats and everything.
Yeah, I mean the super chats. The chats come in, but I see them. I just can't. I can't highlight them, and I can't turn anything. Oh, this is frustrating. Anyway, that's it.
Anything you're looking forward to?
Yeah, my Rain Carradine being this week.
Oh,
I got the notice for that.
That's a pretty great. That's also a figure that I really wish the tailoring was a bit better, but I'm excited that they made it. I
think that one is one of those ones where, in terms of the tailoring, if you pose her the right way, you can mitigate that.
Oh yeah. No, absolutely.
And that's what I'm gonna do.
If you get the Bud and the God, what's her name?
Thea.
From Thea. If you get the Thea and the Bud, and the fact that they come with the Wailing Yutani ponchos, I just love that for world building.
Yes.
Where you could have all those characters pretty much on the same shelf. You could have Thea, you could have her Wailing Yutani, poncho, you can have Rain, you could have Ripley. It's all within, it's just, I don't know, anything with logos on it. It's just again, world building.
Oh, I love logos. I'm all
Anything with
about
world
logos.
building that makes me go, these are all in the same universe. These people could go down the street and talk to each other if they really
And
wanted
bump
to.
into each other while they're going to the corner store and saying, "Oh, hey, it's you."
But it's not Star Wars, so no, they shouldn't run into Ripley just on a whim.
Right.
Like, oh, it's
Right.
like, no, I have a feeling space, there's a lot of people out there, and you just happen to run into the one person the audience knows.
Yeah, because I mean, honestly,
Which is a very
it
Star
worked.
Wars thing. Star Wars is like,
I-
look, it's these people. It's like, why do you keep running into the same people over and over again?
Yeah, and look what I fixed.
Oh,
You know what it was? I just had to
What?
turn my mouse off and turn it back on again.
okay. So apologies, StreamYard.
There
I
we
know we
go.
gave you crap, but
Yeah.
said it was the battery.
Yeah. No, it's not even the battery. It's not even that. It's just I don't know what happened. It just had a hiccup. But I just turned it off and turned it back on, and here we go.
See,
It was weird
joking when
because
I said, "Can you turn it off and turn it back on?"
if I'd done that, I would have, but I couldn't even do that. I couldn't turn anything off. But yeah, it's that one I'm looking forward to. By the way, just really quickly, this is
There we go.
I love this.
Oh, see, that's yeah.
I don't
Again,
know.
anytime you're having fun with these
This
photographs,
it looks amazing.
that is so looking good.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Blue tattoo. Sorry, I take nothing back. It's garbage, trash.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, AI taking over the stream. Oh god, AI would probably do a better job.
AI would do a job
It would do
before
a
it starts
job.
to like hallucinate, which I don't
And,
know.
yeah.
If, with
And
me,
then
I
it
don't know
would
if you
just
tell
get-
the difference. It's like,
Then it would just get weird.
hey,
um,
I'm here for it. I'm here for it.
And I did actually I didn't really go into it, but I did. I mean, while we're here really quick, I guess we can maybe quickly talk about this since you brought it up. The Thea and Bud.
See, we got a Thea, and it makes sense that we got a Thea because they did that 1.5 pack, like they did,
where
with,
it's just half of
Chewie and C-3PO. It's like you
Yeah.
already had half of her, just give us the other half of her. But she's a synth. I believe she's a synth. I
Yeah.
don't know the difference. Yeah, she's a synth.
Yeah.
And what is Andy? Is he also a synth?
Yes, I think. Well, yeah, they both qualify as androids.
So you give us one android, but not the other.
Yeah. Yeah. And now, granted, she looks great.
She does look great. Do you think she needed rooted hair though?
Yeah. I mean,
The hair is a little plasticky in this particular shot.
it's some of these shots, but see, like some of them it looks good.
Yeah,
And
with the
then-
right lighting, you'll kill it. Yeah.
Yeah, and then others it doesn't. Like again, Hot Toys is the king of sculpted hair. But yeah, in certain lighting, it definitely looks plasticky. But
I think there looks fine.
yeah, again,
Yeah.
like you said, it's the lighting. I think it's the lighting more than anything else. I love that it's got the cut across her abdomen there
Yep, that is
with the
great.
milky blood. I think that looks great.
Bud's arms don't really move, do they?
No, I think I think his arms rotate at the shoulders and his legs rotate at the hips, and that's it.
So he's got four points of articulation?
4 points of articulation for Bud.
Okay.
I mean, Bud is more of an accessory, really, than a figure in this.
Bud should be able to jump up on your shoulders. Bud should be able to crouch down.
Yeah.
But in this case, Bud is an accessory.
Yeah,
They're
in this
treating him
case,
like
he's
an accessory.
absolutely an accessory. I
That
think
face looks great.
they've nailed her face sculpt. They really have. That looks just like Elle Fanning. And yeah, I do love those
that
ponchos.
right there. I love that.
Those ponchos are, yeah.
Because you could take like any off the shelf. Well, you could kit bash your own characters, whether they be male or female. Put Wailing Yutani ponchos on them. All of a sudden, all right, they're part of Wailing Yutani. Maybe they're here to grab Ripley from Alien 3 or something. Who knows? But you've got some Wailing Yutani folks.
You can,
They didn't make any
you
of
can
the.
open it up. You open up the world right there just by doing that.
There you go. There you go. They didn't make any of the you're right, they didn't make any of the other synths, the male synths.
No. And I don't know.
There's no one for her to fight.
True. I don't know if they would ever do that, just simply because, I mean, they could, because I don't think they would necessarily need a likeness rights. They don't even have to make the figures look like the actors in it, because
No, you can make a
remembers what they
generic
look
one.
like.
Generic guy number 1, generic guy number 2.
Exactly. Nobody even remembers what those guys look like. So
nope.
And yeah, Bud could have been silicone and articulated. That would have been interesting had they gone that far. But I like how he looks in the poncho.
I do. I very much like how he looks in the poncho. I forgot how cute he is.
Very ET.
Very, very ET. Very ET. And who was it who asked the question of which do we prefer more? Is it Badlands or Prey? It was Blue Tattoo. It was like, which do y'all prefer more, Badlands or Prey?
Did he ask that in here?
Yeah.
Oh, I missed it.
That's okay.
I don't know. I really like Badlands a lot.
See, I really like Prey.
But I was gonna say, but Prey. I
mean, they're all in the same universe, which is interesting too.
I think I like the depiction of predators as, they're hunting you. They're going to kill you. They don't care. And with Badlands, you had, it was Deck is the hero of the thing, right? Like,
that was refreshing to see that, you could root for one of these characters and get to know one of these characters, as opposed to, you're rooting for the humans. The human, you can relate to the human, you're in trouble. And this, you had to relate to a character that the whole time he was, dubbed or, had subtitles the whole time. And rightly so, because again, don't make him speak English. No. Don't do that. Don't do that.
Like, oh God, I was so grateful they didn't make him speak English. That would have been
no, don't do that. And I know some people were like, "Oh, I have to read." It's like, that's the problem with this world. That's one of the problems with this world, is that no one reads.
Pick up a book.
just read, and even if you don't read, you'll get what's going on the screen. You'll understand.
The movie was designed to sort of be understood by the actions of what's happening.
Very much so. Very much so.
So that's fine. So occasionally, just look down and look at the words.
He doesn't say much, is the thing.
Yeah,
doesn't say much.
And she speaks in English.
There you go.
So there's that.
There you go.
And Christopher Greaves.
Hello there.
And happy 4th of July to you, my American friend. We did ours on, or not 4th of July, but we did Canada Day, was on Wednesday, July 1st for us.
So I should have done Canada Day.
I did all the we all the fireworks and everything was on Wednesday, but it was ungodly hot.
Oh yeah, it was like that yesterday. It was 101 degrees, which it's not supposed to be 101 degrees in this part of the world. It's just not. It's nope.
But no one seems to care. And if I hear one more person get interviewed on the news, oh, I love the heat. Oh, this is great. It's like, yeah, you know how many people died today because of this heat? You idiot.
Yeah.
I like this heat so much. Go to a place where it's supposed to be this hot.
I was gonna say, if you like the heat this much, go and live on the sun. Just go and live on the surface. Just go.
But yeah, this Thea and Bud will pair up with the I forget what kind of armor that is that he was wearing, but where he's got that little slithery snake guy on his shoulder, and that this version of
was
Deck.
Such a great, just like, okay, how are you going to do this? All your toys have been taken from you, and then you realize, like, here's what he's learned along the way.
Yeah, exactly.
And here's what Thea has taught him, and here's what Bud has taught him, and all these other things. It was just such a clever film, and it was refreshing to see a different take on the Predator.
To a smaller predator who has to use more of his wits than others generally do. Time for people to accept that these. Yep.
I think we
There's a
need a
funny-
few more degrees, and people
Just
will
a few
start to
more.
come around.
Yeah, I think once people start spontaneously combusting in the street, then maybe we'll get the hint.
Hey, sometimes that's what it takes.
Raincoats for Thea and Bud. That's what they're
See,
called.
there you go. Raincoats. Why not? What
Yep.
of all the things?
And
Raincoats.
the hood is wired. Wires in the hood.
Bravo.
Excellent.
That was an easy win right there. But
Mhm.
be making a Thea, make her sister.
Yeah.
Like,
They should be.
again, talk
Yeah.
about an easy win and a
Mhm.
great looking design.
Oh yeah. And you'd have
Come
the
on.
two of them together. That would be great.
Make the villain.
Yeah. They've definitely stepped it up a bit here. But again, like you said, this version of Thea, I think, is a really I think you kind of had to, because they didn't really give us a Thea before this. I mean, the one that
It's
comes
half
with
a
deck.
one.
Yeah, well, that's exactly. You get half a Thea, but they haven't given us a full one, and there she is.
Honestly,
There
I
she
thought
is.
we were only going to get half of Thea for the longest time. And now that I see this, it makes perfect sense that they're like, we made half.
Yeah,
Let's just make the other half, stick the pieces
Sure.
together, and call it a day.
yeah, and I mean, she's not in a very elaborate outfit either, so it's easy enough to make that. So yeah, I think they did a really good job with this. I'm very happy they're doing it.
I'm thrilled that they're doing this.
I have not
because,
pre-ordered it,
you know,
but
like,
that's okay.
expand on these lines. Expand on again. This is something we don't already have. This is.
Right.
I mean, we have half of it, but this is a brand new Predator movie. Like, there are characters you haven't made yet.
Yeah,
Make the characters you haven't made.
exactly.
Make the characters you haven't made complete teams, and pay attention to the details. That's
It
really.
Sense. It just makes sense.
I think I'm asking for too much. I really am. That, and I'm asking for people to, believe in global warming. Do something.
Yeah, you're definitely asking for too much there.
Well, it's Captain Planet. There's that great Captain Planet meme going around where it's like, it's too fucking late.
I haven't seen that.
Yeah, it's just
that's
him pointing
funny.
at the screen saying, it's too fucking late. Oh,
I haven't seen that one. I'm gonna have to look at that one. That's funny.
yeah, that hurt my soul.
Yeah, a little bit, but
That hurt my
Can
soul.
we
But
do
no,
that?
it's too flipping hot. And if y'all see someone out there that needs a bottle of water or needs help, call
Just give 'em a
call
bottle.
911. Call,
Yeah.
and they'll show up and they'll help out, because you think you're fine, you leave the house, and then you very quickly realize it's way hotter and way more exhausting
Yeah.
than you had previously thought. And it catches up to you fast.
Oh,
So I can imagine like children or like older people, anyone really, but
pets.
children, older people, pets. So just pay attention, to the people
Mhm.
around you. And if you see someone struggling, or maybe looking a little confused and maybe a little dizzy or something, it's probably the heat.
More than likely, that's what it is. But
So
just
be a hero.
be nice. Just be nice.
Be nice.
It doesn't cost anything.
Save someone from bursting into flames.
What was that line in from Good Morning Vietnam? When he's talking about how hot it is, he's doing a little crotch pot cooking. It's so hot. I saw those guys in the orange robes burst into flames.
I'm not built for this. I'm not built.
No.
X, are those garage
Oh.
shelves you're putting up? What type are they? How much
Ah.
were they? These are garage shelves.
Mm.
And let me see if I can find out really quick what type they are. I got them they came all the way from the Amazon.
From the Amazon.
So all the way from the Amazon.com.
where it's also very
And let's see, so garage. But I am getting rid of my glass. I'm keeping some of my glass cabinets for some of my pieces, but it's this weird, I don't know how you spell it, but it's the 5-tier storage shelves. 2,000, they will hold up to 2,000 pounds. And these are 59 inches wide. So I get the ones that are solid metal on the outside, In the backing, I did just foam board. So like
Yeah.
black foam board you would use at like a science fair for your presentation.
That's what I did for these.
Yeah, it's super easy to cut. Now I will be switching it out for like MDF, which because of the way the garage shelves are set up, there's that indentation where you can just pop it right in.
Pop it right in, yeah.
Pop it right in. I don't have to worry about gluing anything, or now I have to be set on the sides of the shelf.
Right.
Which
you just have to make sure you're
drawback,
measuring it all and
exactly
pop, because it does have a natural slot for it to just
it's
go right
beautiful. It's so satisfying when it pops, when it clicks into place.
Yeah.
How much did I pay for these? I paid, I think the 59-inch was $80. And the 36-inch was $40. And I have two 46-inch that are also, so this one over here is like 19 inches deep. I forget how deep that one is, but two 46 by 19-inch. 46-inch long by 19-inch deep by 72 inches high. The thing is, I've never paid anything for any garage shelves because they keep messing up my orders.
You were saying.
So I keep ordering like the 59-inch, and then they send me the 46-inch, and then I'm like, well, now what? They're like, just ship it back to us. I'm like, I ordered it and had you deliver it for a reason. I don't drive. These are heavy boxes. Come and get them. And then they're like, here's your money back. I'm like, okay. Now what do I do with these?
I know you just got your money back in shelves that you're going to have to use.
This one right here, I think they lost it in transit.
Oh.
And then I'm like, it's lost in transit. So then they gave me my money back. And then a few days later, it showed up at my door. I'm like, okay.
So that's their bad. It's not your problem.
Yeah, no, it's not my, but yeah, I like the look of this. I can create vignettes, but also it's easy to light, and they're inexpensive, which is great. So the glass cabinets will go for the most part and then be replaced by all of this. And Chewy, what about yours? I'm gonna be right back.
Mine I have not started building yet. It's I had intended to start to do some of it this week, but it's just been so hot out that I just and it was raining for a chunk of today, and I wasn't home, and it's just been difficult. So I haven't had a chance to get started yet. Hopefully next week the weather will be a little bit less hot, I'm hoping. And if that's the case, I will start on the shelves and finally get them going, because it's been sitting here on this dolly here. You can see they've been there for a while. So I gotta get that started. But it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. I just think I need to
do it.
Yeah, well, that's just it. Like I said, I didn't like our balcony is such that if I were to take, because I have to take the shelves out because I'm going to paint them, but before I paint them, I'm going to I've got a jigsaw, and I'm going to cut what would be the back corners. I'm going to cut like an opening so that all the wires can go through, so I can run wires behind that black board that will be there. You won't see the wires at all, but they'll come out through there and come down, and I can plug everything in that needs to be plugged in. But before I can do all of that, I got to go outside with it, and it has been really, really hot. So, and painting the things would not have been as good of a thing either, because it's so humid. So it would take forever for it to dry. So,
now you paint the base of it, like you paint each shelf?
I paint each shelf. I paint it all black, and then I put the velvet sticker roll. You can buy like a roll. It's like this long. Yeah. And I put that. So I've got like it's the same thing like Moji Case has. What you get, the same effect anyway.
Oh yeah, no. That's definitely something I applying it I hate, but it looks, you're right, it does make it look far more high end.
It looks so much better.
When you've got the velvet, it just
and that's the thing. But I like to paint the shelves black first, because if there's anything that doesn't quite cover, you won't ever see it.
No, that makes perfect sense.
And I've been lucky that way. Nothing on the ones I did, nothing has ever showed. I don't see any. There's no exposed painted surface anywhere. It's just all the nice velvety surface thing. So it looks good. That's what I've been doing, and I'm gonna keep doing it that way.
It took me a hot minute to come around to the garage shelf way of doing things, and I think I was saying when I first did this, I didn't have the backing in,
right?
And I looked at it, I'm like, I don't like it, and then I realized I'm like, I'm doing it wrong.
Yeah.
There's something missing. And then when I finally put up the black backing, it started to click. I'm like, oh,
then you get it.
Oh, now it's coming together now, and having bigger pieces inside of it, then you realize, okay, I like having everything contained. I like having everything, there's some big figures with big dioramas. Now all of a sudden I can display my 92 Batman with the wings, the glider.
Right.
Now I can finally do that. It's been in the box this whole time because, again, where am I gonna? And now I realize, oh my God, I can actually
that's cool
display it, with that. So little things like that bring me joy. Where I'm like, I could finally use this thing that's just stayed in the box.
The stuff that you've been putting, exactly. You've got it in a drawer or it's in a thing. It's just put off to the side because you can't use it.
The Return of the Jedi stairs that came with Vader,
Oh, the
steps.
Mine are on top of my Maji cases because I don't know where else to put them. I just put it up there to get out of the way.
It looks really cool having him go up the stairs, like climbing the stairs and all that.
I would love to have
in the case. It's just so in one of these cases, I'm like, oh, I could actually
do it,
and I could fit many more figures. And that if I do like a staircase kind of like risers, I could have figures on the back. I could have figures, so you could still see every figure. Yeah, and it wouldn't take up as much space as where these glass shelves I love.
You can't put risers in there.
I can't put risers in there. You can only fit like about 3 figures per shelf. It's good, clean look, but I need to free up some space in this room because I want to do other things with this room.
Yeah, no, it makes sense.
So
risers are great. I only have risers in this one shelf right here because I have stormtroopers in the back and they're up on the risers.
And you can cover the risers in the felt.
Exactly.
So
Costa has a whole method how to do it yourself.
Oh yeah?
Yeah. It's on one of the things on his channel is to show you how to build a little riser shelf in the back of your case.
Okay, I need to watch that because that was my I'm like, okay, I've got it in my head. Here's how it's gonna look. And I'm gonna be able to just display all of these figures in kind of like a vignette kind of way.
Right.
And it's not gonna look crowded is the thing. It's not gonna look crowded, it's gonna look curated, it's gonna look very intentional. And as opposed to having them all on the same level, and it's like you stand behind this figure and then it's a crowd.
Yeah.
It's a crowd of figures. Yeah. As opposed to, here, you stand on this level, you stand on this level, and then it looks like it's a presentation.
Yeah, and that's what I've been trying to avoid doing, but because I don't have risers on every shelf, just that one. So I gotta when I do my final thing, when I got this new one built, and when I've got a place, because I'm gonna have to reorganize all of it. And when I do that, I'm gonna put the risers in first. And then put the figures back in and put them all with the risers. Because up to this point, the risers went in well after I'd had all these figures in there. So it was like I had to take some out and then put them back and take them out again and put them back. It was a pain. But
it's a pain to try to figure out. The hardest part for me is trying to figure out how big to make each shelf, because you want to make sure that what you're putting on the shelf has enough room to breathe. Right. Like that Batmobile, I could lower that top shelf down by about 4 inches.
Sure, but then it's like
this.
Cramped in. Yeah.
So you want to give stuff room to breathe.
It needs that extra space to so that you can actually get a sense of it.
So you can see over it, so you can see around it. Yeah, exactly. No, and even the 6 scale figures, they're going to need the same thing where I could drop the shelf all the way till it's, touching the figure's head and go, look, I have all this space for another shelf. Yeah. No, I'm doing it wrong.
You'd rather have. It's better to have the space that you need to do it right. Otherwise, don't do it. Just don't bother.
What a novel concept. Do it
what a-
right or
you know.
don't do it at all. I like that.
I mean, but yeah, that's it. That's everything. My wife is home and I believe she brought me dinner. So, I mean, I'm probably supposed to be getting off my stream now. I actually didn't expect to go this long.
Oh.
I thought we would go like maybe an hour. I didn't think there would be a lot to talk about, but hey.
I could talk displays all day.
I know.
I really could, because it's exciting. It's fun.
It's fun. And you've definitely made it a very fun stream, so I appreciate you being here with me today, Chris.
No, thank you for having me. I'm sweating like I'm not even gonna get into it, but it's sweating. I'm tired of sweating. This weather needs to get its act together. But thank you so much for having me. I appreciate being here, and we got some fun stuff this week. I think next week and the next few weeks are gonna be, hopefully there's some surprises, because I think that's also what keeps this hobby interesting, is the stuff that comes out of left field, and all of a sudden you realize that someone's making your favorite character in 1/6 scale, and
out of nowhere.
Hopefully they do it right. Again, we're gonna do it right.
Exactly. And I did also want to say,
Jazz Inc., do it right.
I didn't. Renz is here. Hi, Renz.
Renz.
We're about to sign off, Renz, but I appreciate you stopping by. Thanks for trying.
He's good people. Hey, we were blessed with some Rens, and
we got a little bit of the Rens love there.
Got a little bit of the Rens. No one beats the Rens.
Nobody beats the Rens. Nobody.
No. Gotta put that on a shirt.
I know. So I'm assuming I will. Oh, what?
Woke up late.
Oh yeah. Well, that's fair. Still going. I'm still leaving, just so you know.
Now you need to stay for 15 more minutes.
No, I can't do. So I assume you will be on Lael's show tomorrow?
No, I won't be able to make it tomorrow. I have a thing across town.
Okay.
So I won't be able to. Yeah, it's a arts festival, a music and arts festival that I'll be at. So I promised a friend of mine that I'll be at that. So most likely y'all will see me streaming on Wednesday on Say What on Wednesday, and hopefully Best of the Best on Thursday. Although Thursday I'm seeing Evil Dead Burn. So hopefully I'm back in time to make it on Jay's stream, and hopefully we have some pretty great things to talk about. But thank you for having me on. And what's for dinner?
I think it's butter chicken.
I'll be there in about 6 hours. I think that's how long it would take me to fly there. But
I don't
save some for me.
I don't see you making it in time.
That sounds like a challenge.
Hey,
challenge accepted.
Yeah.
No, I have a great Indian restaurant like right around the corner from my house. So if anything, I'll just take my happy ass over there.
There you go. There you go.
I appreciate the invitation for butter chicken. All heard it. He offered me butter chicken.
I was told that there would be butter chicken.
I was told there'd be butter chicken. I was told there would be no further questions.
I was told there would be no math.
There's no salad bar here. What the hell? What the hell?
Okay. Well, on that note, thank you to everybody who popped in to say hello and join us on our little chat. And I'm hopeful that I'll be able to do another one of these live streams in the very near future. Hopefully, ideally, maybe next Saturday, but I can't say for certain yet because my schedule is constantly changing. So we'll see what happens. But in the meantime, thanks for everybody. Thanks for coming out, and we will see you all next time. So long.